WNBA championship odds continue to garner attention as the regular season hits its final games, though most of the board held steady this week. The New York Liberty remain the favorites, and Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever are still commanding big numbers at the books. The Connecticut Sun and Minnesota Lynx remain dark horses in their respective conferences, keeping this year's title race more interesting than the two-horse race it looked like back in May. With the playoffs almost here, let's take a look at the latest WNBA odds to win the title below. WNBA championship favorites. New York Liberty, with odds ranging from plus 110 to plus 130, needed a season for their super team to gel. But this 2024 squad is building on last season's finals appearance. After falling short of a title in year one, the Liberty are firing on all cylinders, thanks to everything from Jonquel Jones's health to another year of continuity after a complete roster flip an off-season ago. Leading the league comfortably in both record, 30-6, and net rating, 12.1. The Liberty are all but assured the league's #1 seed heading into the playoffs. Their clash with the Lynx this week will be must-watch TV, a final tune-up for the top team in each conference. The Liberty continue to be a popular bet, seeing the second most action at BetMGM behind the Indiana Fever, with 12.9% ticket count and 17% handle. Best WNBA betting bonuses. New users, bet $5, get $250 plus 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. Win or lose, claim now. See our DraftKings Sportsbook review. New users, get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,500. Claim now. See our BetMGM Sportsbook review. Eligible USA locations only. Also, see our full list of best sportsbook promotions for 2024. 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Las Vegas Aces, with odds ranging from plus 225 to plus 350, have already lost more than twice as many games as they did all last season, 6, marred by early key injuries and perhaps a bit of a championship hangover after back-to-back titles. Despite this, they remain on the Liberty's heels in the WNBA title odds. At peak power, this roster is simply too much of an offensive force, with 4 players capable of dropping 25 or more on any given night. But their floor is proving to be far lower than anyone thought. While A'ja Wilson is a shoo-in for WNBA MVP odds, Las Vegas's defensive shortcomings have reared their head in recent outings, including a home-and-home sweep at the hands of conference rival Minnesota, where it gave up a combined 185 points at the end of August. September has brought a win over the Connecticut Sun and a close loss to the Liberty with Wilson sidelined. But it's done little to dissuade the notion that this Aces team isn't quite on last year's level, at least not right now. Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever, who finished last season well off the playoff pace at 13-27, were expected to take a huge leap with Clark now running the show. Their WNBA title odds opened in the plus 2,200 range and had shortened to plus 2,000 before seeing pushback to the plus 2,500 range. While the Fever's slow start plummeted them near the bottom of the odds board, they've come roaring back, largely thanks to Clark, predictably, becoming a transcendent scorer-playmaker to pull above 500 on the season. They have several landmark wins over the past month, part of an 8-2 stretch that's seen them climb to the #6 seed. The Lynx, the West's top squad, is the only team to beat them in the past 10 games. As a result, their odds have skyrocketed up the board, with public money piling in on the Clark revival. According to BetMGM, the Fever currently have 43.9% of tickets and 59.7% of handle, pushing their title odds from plus 8,000 to plus 2,000 since returning from the Olympic break.